What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? While many of you were backsliding watching the Super Bowl, Love and Hip Hop's Yandy Smith Harris participated in a protest in New York City at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. They were protesting the living conditions for the inmates who had gone several days without electricity. The lack of electricity causing them to go without heat. No lights, no heat, several days. So they took to the streets. This cause had a special place in Yandy's heart because her husband was in the detention center. At some point, the protesters rushed the building, demanding to see their loved ones. Yandy and several other people was pushed back by the guards and pepper sprayed, and according to reports, Yandy was thrown to the floor. Now, some of you say, some of you cynical people will say, well, that's what she gets, shouldn't have been out there. I don't see it that way. I just think that you stand for something or fall for anything. And I really do admire people who stick their neck out for others. Because Yandy didn't have to be out there. My son didn't have to be out there. Tamika Mallory didn't have to be out there. None of the other protesters had to be out there braving that cold weather and spending the night trying to make sure that the inmates got the supplies and that heat was restored, lights were restored. They didn't have to do that. They did it for a cause, not just because. They did it for something that was bigger than them. To me, that's admirable. That's better than sitting back on your ass on your cell phone or your computer complaining about people who are taking action. It blows my mind how often I'm on social media and I see people complain about people who take action because they don't want to just sit back and complain. And I think that anybody who has a voice has a right to complain if they feel like they've been done wrong. But after you complain, what are you going to do? Do something about it. And they're doing something. I gotta respect the protesters. You know, like I used to do a lot of protesting early on, like early 90s. I was out there all the time. Republican convention, Democratic convention, protesting, shootings, police shootings, boycotting, businesses, all kind of stuff. But it's something that I realize, and I don't want to discourage anybody. This is really to encourage, not discourage. But for me, I was young and I was energetic and, well, I was younger because I'm still young. But I was very energetic and ready to ride on anything. And I really didn't have a plan, but I had a lot of energy and I had a lot of strength. And I had a lot of bravery. And I was like, let's do something. Let's do something. So one of the easiest things to do, one of the first things that you do is, you know what? I'm going to take to the streets. So that's what I did. But at some point, I realized that, you know, I'm making myself an easier target because the police are never there for the protesters unless the protesters are part of the system. What I mean is the police is there to protect the interest of corporations, the government, and law enforcement, and white supremacy. If you're on any other side, they're not for you. They're not there for you. So if something go down, you're vulnerable because they got the guns, they got the bulletproof vests, they got the tanks, and they got Johnny Law. So even if you're defending yourself, they're going to say you were in the wrong. Because if something kick off, you ain't finna hit me. You're not about to hit me and get away with it. I don't give a damn who you are. It's going down. So I have to realize that if I put myself in that type of position, I'm vulnerable, I'm exposed. So I started like moving a little bit different. I'm still for the cause. And I do believe that you can be down with the cause and you have the same objective, but different people have different roles, right? And so I do believe that there's a place for everybody. And I do believe that there is a place for those who protest, who decide I'm going to hit the streets and let it be known. They're going to see me, they're going to feel me. So I respect that. I'm not going to ever talk down on people that protest. Like some of these cats, well, it ain't going to change nothing. Yeah, as soon as it changes something, your ass trying to benefit. Because that's how it go, right? Nah, I got to give love to people like that, man. And so I'm proud of people who stand up like that, especially people who got a lot to lose. You know, some people don't have a lot to lose financially, but for those who have to stick themselves out there and have a lot to lose financially, I'm double proud of those people. And I can't do nothing but take my hat off for them. So salute to all the protesters who were out there, who made it happen. They restored the electricity as of Saturday night, I believe. So the inmates are in good hands. Well, no, they're not really in good hands, but they're in better spirits, put it like that. But they are in good hands with their loved ones because their loved ones were riding. So peace, salute to all of the loved ones who are out there riding for their loved ones. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Yeah.